We'll give you 80% credit on that one.
What?
Nice job.
No, I'm not high-fiving that. I did awesome. Not everyone who takes up hunting is already an expert in wildlife ID. But by the time you head out on your hunt, you have to be. You don't need to know every single species that live in Colorado, but it's a good idea to familiarize yourself with the ones that look like the species you're hunting, and how to tell the difference between a male and female. If you have a whitetail deer tag, how do you know if it's a whitetail or a mule deer? Are you sure that elk isn't really a moose? Are you sure that turkey hen isn't a pheasant? Hey Matt, so we're going deer hunting, and
yes.
I know there's two different types of deer that people typically hunt in Colorado, whitetail and mule deer.
Which one are you doing?
We are doing whitetail. We're doing whitetail
That's
deer.
why I asked, because clearly.
Doe.
A doe, okay.
So one of the things that I've been struggling with is how to tell the difference between a whitetail and a mule deer.
You have?
So yeah, I mean, not like a lot, but you know, one of the things I'm worried about is in the field, if there's like a split-second decision or something like that, I need to be able to do it quickly, right? So I can tell them, like, you know, I'm like, oh yeah, so that is definitely it's gonna be a mule deer, right? But what happens if I'm all amped up on adrenaline, we're out there and we're just like, it's like go, 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 and I gotta tell the difference like in a split second, take that shot.
Well, I could just tell you, but I'd rather quiz you.
Ooh. Uh-oh, I'm not sure if I'm ready for
Things about to get real. Are you ready? For 500,
I don't think so.
Give me 4 differences between whitetails and mule deer.
Okay.
Body differences.
Okay, so the shape of the body, shape and size of the body, the antlers are different, the tails are different, and the ears are different.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yay!
Yes, those are. Now, you mentioned ear size, tail color, antler formation, and body shape. But what about those is different? So, how can you tell the difference between the ears?
Ears, okay. Mule deer ears look like a mule's ears. They're bigger, wider, broader, and they stick out more to the sides.
They're ridiculously huge.
Ridiculously huge.
Exactly.
Ridiculous.
Long tapered at the end. Whitetails are a little bit more rounded, and they look a lot more proportionate.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
I knew you were, so I was just filling you in there. Okay, next. Antlers. So you said you do look at the antlers. Now, we're going after does, but if you were going for a buck, how would you know the difference between a whitetail buck and a mule deer buck?
Okay, so I know the difference. Sometimes I get them mixed up. So
A little nuanced.
Mule deers fork like this, and then we'll fork again, and then fork again.
Oh.
And then a whitetail deer has one main branch, and then the prongs come off of the one main.
The branches and the prongs.
Branch? Did I get it right?
You did, A+.
Yes. Okay.
It's good to know. There's variations out there. Sometimes antlers go crazy. We call those non-typicals. But in general, if you look for this pattern, you'll be able to tell the difference.
Cool.
Good job. You have been studying, haven't you?
I have.
Okay, let's move on to the size and the shape.
Okay. The body, right? Size and shape of the body.
Size and shape of the body.
So mule deer look like those dudes at the gym. They're like real yoked out, right? They're bigger, more robust looking. They've got thicker necks, and the whitetails are more like sleek and streamlined, like a lab, like a dog.
Versus like a Newfoundland?
Like a Newfoundland,
Okay.
yeah. That's what I had in my head. That's literally what I had in my head.
I think that's generally pretty good. Mule deer, the males particularly, you'll see the swollen necks a lot during the rut. However, you can get in areas where the bucks and whitetails are pretty large as well. So here's bonus question. What is the color difference? So say you had 2 bucks that look similar in size. What is the color difference between a whitetail and a mule deer?
So whitetail are more of a reddish hue, and the mule deer are browner, sandier.
Yeah, it's like reddish brown versus grayish brown. So the mule deer have more of a gray color. Whitetail have more of that nutty brown color. I'll accept that as an A. Pretty good. All right. Tails, last one.
Tails. Whitetails have whitetails.
So aside from the obvious part of the name, yes, they do have white tails, but aren't mule deer tails white as well?
Mule deer have whitish tails, but they also have a black tip at the end, and whitetails typically like throw that tail up in a communication
Any
style,
excuse they have, that tail goes up.
When they're running, they're really pretty, and they just prance along with those white tails up, and then mule deers are just kind of like, I've got a tail also.
Yeah.
And it's got black on the bottom.
Tell me about the shapes of the tails though, too.
The mule deer is a Thinner.
Kind of like a rope.
Rope-like?
Yeah, like a round rope. I know you were. I mean, just reading your mind here. And the end of that rope, it's like you dipped it in black ink, right? It's just black all the way around. Versus a whitetail's tail, which is what in shape?
White. Oh, shape.
Shape. We've established it's white. I get that.
Wider?
It is more triangular. So wide. So wider at the top, narrow at the bottom, and yeah, when it flips up, it's all white on the backside. There you go. Okay, speed round.
Yep.
Ready? 4 main differences that you want to look for if you're trying to identify one from the other. Go.
Body size and shape, color as well. Antlers, tails, and ears.
Yes! Wonderful. Specifically, what about the ears is different between the two?
Mule deers are bigger, wider, and stick out more. Whitetails are smaller.
Yes! Antlers. What's the difference between the antlers?
Mule deers, fork again off of each of those forks. Whitetails have one beam and prongs go off of that one main beam.
Close enough. Good job. Size and shape. Come on, hurry. We're almost there.
Bigger, stockier, more like a pit bull. Whitetails, slicker, like a lab.
Color.
Oh, color. Mule deer are darker, sandier, and whitetail are reddish color brown.
Beautiful. Last for the win. Okay, tails.
Mule deers, more rope-like. They still have some white on them, but there's like black at the tip. Whitetail, whitetail.
On which side is white?
The bottom side.
The underside. So you see when you flip up, yes! For 200. Nice job.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much. I feel like
You're
I'm
welcome.
an expert now, and
You are.
I'm pretty sure I'm ready. But
Let's-
I'm gonna take these note cards and I'm gonna practice.
Good.
Oh.
There will be an additional follow-up quiz. Nice job.
This all might sound silly to those of you who already know a lot about wildlife, but there's no shame in not knowing. The real shame comes when you harvest the wrong animal because you didn't do your homework first. We have wildlife ID resources available on the Colorado Parks and Wildlife website. I'll add the links below in the YouTube description. Your homework is to look up 3 species that look like the one you want to hunt and practice identifying the differences as fast as you can. Get a friend to quiz you. Bonus points if you comment below with the differences between a whitetail and a mule deer. That's all for now. Hey everyone, thanks for following along on my big game hunting journey. Hunting license dollars are a super important source of funding for the wildlife conservation work that Colorado Parks and Wildlife does for all species in Colorado, not just the game species you can hunt. So we want to make it as easy as possible for you to buy a hunting license. If you've ever thought about going hunting or just considered the possibility, be sure to hit up our website or give us a call for more information. We'll link all the information in the YouTube description. If you like this video series and you want to see more videos that we make at Colorado Parks and Wildlife, be sure to subscribe on the YouTube link below. Thanks for watching.